Hello folks, this is Sue Bell from themezoom.com and networkempire.com, and I'm here today to talk to you to give you a demonstration about the broad to phrase match converter bot. This is a tool that you can use so that you can implement from keyword tools like the last keyword tool that's got broad match competing pages, and this tool will convert that data to phrase match so that the values that you need inside of DWS are correct. So I'm here in TLKT. I've used a filter so that I'm only looking at 31 of my 183 keywords, and I'm going to export this to my local drive, and now I've come over here to Domain Web Studio. I'm in my primary project on the Keywords Decision screen, and I've clicked the Import and Export Keyword Data tab. From the drop-down list, I'm going to choose the last keyword tool, and now I'm going to browse from my file. It's here, First Time Homebuyer CSV, and I'm going to click the Open button. And so now you see it's populated that. I'm going to hit the Import Keywords button, and it's going to slurp all of that data into my project. Okay, so it returns me again to the Keyword Decision screen once the data is imported. And now I'm going to show you, I'm going to bring up the broad to phrase match converter tool. And over here on the left-hand side, I've got my username and password filled in, and I've taken the default for the DWS domain, which is my.dwslive.com. And now I'm going to fill in my profile ID, and you get the profile ID from up here in your URL string. So in this case, I've got 106 as a profile ID, and my cluster ID is 173. So I'm going to enter 173 and compare. And the competing pages to phrase match are going to be last keyword tool. And now I'm going to hit the Run button, which is just off the screen here. And I'm not showing you that part of the screen because my keyword's in plain text, or my password's in plain text, and I don't want you to see it. So you're just going to have to know that it's in the far upper left-hand corner. Okay, and so it's off and running. You click on the second tab here, and you can see what it's doing. I had to click the Run again once I hit the second tab, and it looked at first as though my password didn't work, but then it refreshed and it worked fine. So just so you know, when it first hits that screen it says password invalid, but then it fills it in and it's good. So now as you can see, it's running through and updating all of the information automatically. It's going to Google, it's fetching the data, it's grabbing it, it's bringing it back, it's updating my my competing pages, and it'll just run through those 31 keywords that I imported and do that automatically to each one. And you can let this run in the background. At this point you can just minimize it, and if something excuse me, if something happens, it'll just come to a stop and it'll show you what the problem is. But so far I haven't had any problems with it, and it seems to run just fine. So if you do run into any issues or you have any questions, just put in a help desk request. Thanks so much. This is Sue Bell from networkempire.com.